Hello and very welcome to my YouTube channel and to my new course of success. Let me present the first part. We are talking today about how to contact people for maximum success. Who should I contact and find the right vocabulary, which is very important. Who do I contact for maximum success? Okay, first personal. Personal means direct. You can contact your friends and family. You can talk with people at the workplace, in the supermarket, in the church, at the club, in the restaurant, on any activities, sport, hobby, or whatever, at an event, when you are going for an event, in a seminar, or at school, university, and any other occasions. You always have the chance to contact people. And there is the best that you make a short conversation, as short as possible. When you are going somewhere and you meet someone very interesting, you can ask him a few questions on which I come later on. And then you tell him, hey, just give me your number and I will contact you because we have to talk about something very interesting. And you take the number, write down, and also when you say goodbye, you write down anywhere, maybe in the phone even, you write down where you met this person and what was the communication. So, but phone call. You can't imagine the power of a contact list. Take your phone contacts, write down the people you want to have access to this great opportunity. The list should contain, at the best way, at least 100 numbers, 100 contacts. If you have less, not important, we will make it grow with the time. Select the 10 people which you can imagine to work with them in the next few years. And this should be people where you don't get bored after 15 minutes talking with them. This should be people where you imagine that you could also live with them in the same house without any troubles. So, and then start calling and don't wait. Waiting is always the worst what you can do. Okay? Because every minute you lose, you never can recover. Only time we cannot recover. Money we can recover any time, but also many other things, the most other things. But time we cannot recover in any kind. So keep consistency. Make your plans and keep consistent to do what is necessary every day. On the beginning, especially 7 days a week. Maybe it's shorter time, let's say only 1 hour or half hour, but every day. Take a time limit which you can, where you feel that you can fulfill it for at least 3 months. We are here in the 90-day run, so 3 months, okay? And keep consistency is very important. Add daily all people who you spoke with. When you speak with someone, no matter what you're talking about, but exchange the number and ask him if you can call him in the next days or tell him you will call him in the next days and do it also. And like this, you keep your contact list always alive. And this is the base for real, permanent, long term success in the future. So give values to the people, give values for the people. When the offer is right, the person will have time. In this world, nobody has time. When you have already experience in networking business, you heard 100% many times already, when you ask for an appointment, oh, sorry, but I really don't have time. Let's see in 1 or 2 weeks, let's see. But if you give to the right person the right values about what you want to talk with him, then you will be surprised how they arrange any day time to sit down with you and hear everything what you have to say. So even the biggest, highest manager will take time when you give him something what is interesting for him or her. And to find out what is the real value for the person, start asking questions. Let the other person speak. When you ask people questions, you will find out very fast where is the trigger, how you can reach out into people's mind, where are the weak points, what the person is missing in her or his life. What are the points? No money, no time, no goals, no excitement, no family, no friends, no health, no fitness, and there are thousand reasons. So, and let's jump to the back. First of all, is very important that you find out your personal why. The personal why is the most important thing. And if you want to get real success, you need something what creates on your arms goosebumps when you think on it to reach this goal. And when you have a big why, which is creating goosebumps bumps in you, you also can reach it 100%. A big amount of money is never the right motivation for consistency. Find out the real dreams you had since childhood and look in your life and see that already in school you're learned, you're taught to kill your dreams. This is the biggest issue. So, and then when you know your why, find out his or her why. Ask as much question as possible to find out the why. Maybe you ask for training, some friends, or me to help you. You will be surprised of the low level you know really about your supposed to be good friends. You want to understand the buyer's true motivation, not just surface needs. Identify what's missing or holding them back. Help them verbalize their own reasons to move forward. Reflect their words and elevate the emotional value. Here I have a little list to help you. This is only a basic list. Later on, I will add many more points in the list and also include answers. When I have time, I make this list and I will make it bigger and bigger every time. But let's start. Let's look through. What are you doing for living? Very important. You like your job really, or is it just a job to cover your expenses? What you do in your free time? Do you have hobbies? Do you meet often with your friends? How much you care about socializing? Are you totally satisfied with your life, or are there two or three things you would like to change to have a happier life? What you really miss the most in your life? What are the first things in your mind when you get up in the morning? This can be like, oh my God, again, I have to go to work. Or it can be also, wow, another beautiful day. I'm so happy that I go to work, and let's rock it. Let's make an amazing day. I feel it already. Everyone is different. So, do you think sometimes to change some things in your life, but then you move on same like the days before? What steps, what's, what stops you, sorry, what stops you to change your life, to start to really enjoy every day? Do you ask your friends what to do, or you go for your path always without asking anyone? Which security you need to start changing your life in a smooth way? Would you give it a try to move forward if you could make changes in your life while you are still working? These are very important points, and let me go a little bit deeper only with one of these questions. The right question, the empathy is the key. You ask a question and you give a value on the answer. The fact that you hear not only what the person says, but you feel the energy behind makes you empathetic. Be interested. The person you are talking with has to feel understood and valued. So let's come to the first question immediately. What are you doing for living? So I have here four jobs. I'm an accountant, I'm a receptionist, I'm an electrician, and I'm a waiter or waitress. So, and now let's go into the value of the job. Let's see the accountant. So you are responsible for the organization of the income and expenses of a company. So the management has a much easier overview of everything. The second, receptionist. Wow. So you are responsible for the first impression of the company, for every person who comes to the office. And then number three, the electrician. You have a hard job with a very big responsibility. You are responsible to have always access to electricity on the right places. Mostly, you are responsible for all the security of a whole building. And sometimes it's also dangerous. So you can make the answers a little bit bigger. I only want to give you an idea what I mean. And then we have the fourth job, the waitress or waiter. So you are responsible that every customer gets a good place, and also that the right food will be served in the right time, and that every person feels like home. This is a big thing in a restaurant. When the people feel like home, the consumption is much higher. So And always keep in your mind that God gave us two ears, but only one mouth. Thank you for the attention. Here is also my Telegram link for the group for the 90-day run. I hope to see you tomorrow in the next Zoom.